Well, Davos 2023 में एक बड़ा मैसेज ऑफ कोर्स ये है कि इंडिया यहाँ पर एक स्पॉटलाइट में है. Everybody is looking at India in a way where you can invest in. It's a promising country from many counts. One of the top leaders of corporate India. मेरे साथ इस वक्त नादिर गोदरेज जी हैं, who represents and is the chairman of Godrej Agrovet, Godrej Industries. Thank you, sir. Lovely to have you here in Davos. पहले तो सर जिस तरह से इंडिया की कैपेबिलिटी को देखा जा रहा है और इंडिया से जो एक्सपेक्टेशन यहाँ पर आ रही है, उस पर आप क्या कहेंगे? हाउ प्रॉमिसिंग आर वी लुकिंग इन दिस वॉलेटाइल वर्ल्ड, सर?
India is looking very promising. The world is in a difficult place. We have been in the midst of a poly-crisis. There was COVID. Then there was the Ukraine-Russia war, the subsequent commodity boom.
Yes.
And the Chinese lockdown, and all that caused a lot of problems in the world. But India was resilient, seemed to survive through all of this. And everyone realizes that India is an interesting place to invest in, do business in, whether it's China plus one, Europe plus one, or India all on its own. India is very promising.
Okay, fair enough, sir. But some of the challenges that we still deal with, आपने इस industry, इस space में इतने साल देखे हैं और कैसे एक narrative change तो definitely हुआ है, but अभी भी जो concerns हैं वो क्या हैं जो इंडिया को लेकर हैं?
India has constantly done reforms, but more reforms are required, and we are fairly confident that they will happen. India is still lacking in infrastructure, but there's a lot of development being done on infrastructure, and we are getting there. Infrastructure and logistics is a big problem for exporters, especially exporters from the interior of the country. But again, the government is making a lot of progress, but we have to realize that that progress needs to continue.
Okay, and following it up from there, sir, जो expectation है इस बार budget से, and बहुत सारे areas हैं जहाँ पर सरकार ने अपनी intent दिखाई है to build on, infrastructure being one of course, but क्या उम्मीद रखें इस बार budget से, sir?
The budget will be promising. The logistics infrastructure spending will continue. We need to do more for the bottom of the pyramid. We need to have cash transfers for the poor of India. They have suffered during the pandemic, and we need to look after them. And we need to have a laser focus on skilling and education if India is to achieve its full potential.
Sure. So, ये areas हैं जहाँ पर आपको लगता है सरकार will try to focus or put a spotlight.
Yes, I hope they will.
Okay. Quickly, sir, आपके दो businesses and very very important promising businesses, Godrej Industries, Godrej Agrovet. 2023 कैसा लग रहा है सर?
हमारा केमिकल्स बिजनेस के लिए 2023 बहुत अच्छा लग रही है. एक्सपोर्ट्स अच्छी तरह से चल रही है, इंडियन मार्केट भी अच्छी है, और एग्रोवेट में थोड़ा चैलेंजेस है. कोई जगह में प्राइस कंट्रोल है, और मॉनसून भी इतना ठीक नहीं था, लेकिन रबी क्रॉप अच्छा लग रहा है. और ऑयल पाम में गवर्नमेंट की नवी पॉलिसी है, इससे बहुत फ़ायदा होगा.
एंड इंडस्ट्रीज में से मैन्युफैक्चरिंग एक एरिया है जहाँ पर हमें और भी काम करना है, पोटेंशियल भी है हमारे लिए.
Godrej Industries, our main business is oleochemicals, and that business is doing extremely well right now, better than ever before, and we are in a sweet spot, and we expect good times to continue.
Sure. And lastly, sir, exports, क्योंकि अब एक चैलेंजिंग एनवायरनमेंट में हम ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं जहाँ पर डोमेस्टिक डिमांड ड्राइव कर रही है ग्रोथ को. एक्सपोर्ट पोटेंशियल को लेकर क्या कहेंगे, एंड कंपनीज लाइक योर्स आप कैसे अपने आप को डी रिस्क करेंगे?
Exports are a little bit difficult with the global recession, but once the global economy starts surviving, I don't think the recession will last very long. We think exports will pick up again, but we have to be prepared for a little slowdown in exports.
And sir, as a business, you see opportunities in terms of acquisitions. इस वक्त आपको लगता है दुनिया भर में कुछ अच्छी assets हैं जो companies ले सकते हैं, acquire कर सकते हैं?
We are not looking much at global expansion. We are always open to investments in India. We also look at startups to see whether we can collaborate or invest. But often valuations are high, and we are very, very cautious about acquisitions. We're always looking, but we're not sure that a lot will come our way. But we are beginning to make capital investments again. We had excess capacity earlier. Now we are running out of capacity. And earlier we were very successful with debottlenecking, but we have pushed that to the maximum level, and we will start investing.
All right, good to hear that, sir. All the
Thank
very
you.
best. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
very
for your
much.
time.